How y'all doing? It's a Bucket Productions here. Malik Chandler, Isaiah Chandler with Bay Area Hoops. What's your name?
Reggie Burt.
Reggie Burt.
Remember the name.
All right, we're here presenting the first team and player of the year for Hillsborough County. Starting off today's list, we have a Hillsborough guard, senior, Christian DeLeon.
That boy is quick. That boy is
quick.
Well, he's been like that since I saw him in 8th grade.
Yeah.
8th grade.
Skill center?
Nope.
It wasn't?
He played with USA Ballers.
Really?
8th grade freshman year, around that time, he played USA Ballers. And he was the same kid. Yeah. I mean, aggressive, you know, like a missile. With a guy, missile with a ball, that's what he was. You know, downhill runner. You know, so, matter of fact, he played with Coach Dane Page at that time. And, you know, watching him, I was impressed then. I said, man, I thought the only kid at that age in this area that could compete like that was Norris Taylor. He played with Barry. He was elite. That was called a Fish. And that matchup.
That sounds familiar.
That was a great matchup. Yeah, that matchup was really good. You know, if y'all seen Fish play, Fish is like he's non-stop. You know, and that was him. So it's like, man, battle of Titans, guard that Titans at the guard.
Yeah.
You know, so
yeah, Christian, man, you know, he's not afraid of many matchups.
No, he's not.
He shows up in big games. I went to majority of the big games for Hillsborough, and he was, you know, apart from the last game, you know, versus DeLeon, but every other game, you know, he was the focal point, man. He got his team going, whether he was scoring, assisting, defensively. He's one of those very rare two-way player guards.
Plays with a lot of energy as well.
He's a lefty, right?
Lefty,
yeah.
Lefty.
Love lefties.
Lefty, and he, you know, he's not the most high-volume scorer, but he's definitely an impactful player. You know, he's a little undersized, but don't let that size fool you. You know, he's got
bounce.
I think he makes it up in like undersized, but size. Like stocky size.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he is.
And he got bounce.
Yeah, he does. He got some bounce.
Got
some sneaky bounce. You know, Hillsborough went to the Final Four this year. You know, they wouldn't have made it there without Christian.
No, that's true.
And a snake right there.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have made it there. You know, he had a great year. Past 2 years actually. I would love to see him play at the next level. You know, I don't think he's a D1 player. I think he's more of a D2 player. You know, a very successful D2 player. You know, if he expanded his shot more, range, you know, to me as a small guard, you have to be unlimited range. You know, you got to be able to shoot that ball. You know, he has the defense, he has the quickness. You know, if he really expands his shot, you know,
get that shot. His shot's kind of a more lag drivers.
Yeah. I really feel like he'll take his game to the next level.
That's facts.
But definitely one of the more skilled guards. Next on the list, for first team, we have the leading scorer in the county, Malcolm Whitlow. Malcolm Whitlow. This guy, he can score.
There's a lot we could talk about him.
A lot of, you know, there's a lot of debates going around. Is he D1 material? Is he D2 material? You know, he's averaging this many points because he's playing at CDS? I think regardless,
he's easily the most smartest person in the county. Like,
as you say, you know, y'all ball players, 30-30.
Yeah.
I don't care where you put it.
Exactly. 30-30.
You know, so if he could, you know, and it's not like he's getting the points. It's like shots. It's like somebody's force feeding him shots. He's creating all the shots.
Getting to the basket, do what he got to do.
Yeah, he averaged 27 this year. You know, this guy can dribble, he can handle, he can shoot it on all levels. He's not that athletic, but he definitely makes it up with his IQ.
Yeah, his IQ is high. It's high IQ guard. You know, I think he's a vocal. If he was a little bit more vocal, he'd be a true general.
Yeah, definitely. I would love to see him play with like a full team. Because he has really only had 2 players, 3 players.
Yeah, without, you know, coaching against that team was kind of easy.
Yeah, you just single somebody out. Yeah.
It really had no disrespect anywhere, but they had probably 3 main pieces.
Yeah.
That was Malcolm, Edgar, and Tony.
Yeah.
So, and the 2 guys the main guy was Malcolm.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of cut the head off.
Yeah.
Slow him down, but he can score in bunches.
How do you feel about his journey?
I think he has a long road. It just depends. It depends what road he goes.
Mm-hmm.
That's on him.
What would you advise?
Maximize his opportunities right now.
Mm-hmm.
If it's like he has interest at a D1 level. I think I heard somebody say he's maybe going to do some post grad work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say the school, but some post grad work. But who knows? Never know who's in his plan.
Mm-hmm.
So he may get that call.
Yeah.
Agreed.
But I think he'd be decent if he do get to a mid-major situation. Some work on his athleticism. He started to get the weight down. It looks like.
He did.
Yeah, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Don't write him off yet, though.
No, I wouldn't write him off. You don't average 27 for no reason.
Right.
2 years in a row.
Yeah. Next on the list, we have a sophomore, first team, Mike Trigg. From Sophomore Christian. This guy really surprised me this year. Not even gonna lie to you. We know the family personally. Very good family. He actually did. I think he had a decent freshman year, but this year he really took it up another notch. He was the leader of this team, him and Willie, and they went from last year not having. They didn't even make the playoffs last year to leading them to the state finals this year.
Right.
Which is a huge accomplishment. He's a bigger guard, 6'3". He looks even bigger. He's got a long reach.
A little bigger than 6'3".
Yeah. Big guard. He has a decent shot. Get to the rim. Sneaky athleticism. Look for him to next year build on his shot, his handle more, even his athleticism. I feel like I want to say he reclassed as well. He should be a junior.
Should be
a junior, but I don't knock kids for that nowadays. It don't matter.
Get it how you live.
Yeah.
Go ahead, get it.
What do you think about him?
I like his game. He's versatile. I see him play the 1 a little bit. 2, he can grow in 2 or 3 because of his length. He's very long wingspan wise, tough. I think that's from all the football he plays. And I didn't know he's a two-sport athlete.
Oh yes, yes. He already has offers. For football.
So, big time.
You're gonna have to choose eventually.
He's the kid that can turn it up. He can turn it up. And when he gets it up, gets it revving. He can either be a downhill guy into the paint, or he can finesse it off the ball. He got a lot of ways he can score.
A lot of ways.
So he's definitely a true asset, and he's the one to the 1-2 punch.
I think what surprised most people is they didn't expect him to be able to shoot the ball the way he did this year.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
That's another core of kids like Tampa Catholic we talked about. Next year it's gonna be
scary.
Yeah.
Scary.
Sophomores.
I would love to see him get quicker though.
Yeah.
At the ball, because he's already. He put up 33 in the championship. He's not scared to score. He's gonna get bigger and better.
Yeah, it's just on him. He has to pick his spots. He has got. I think he got to that level to say, these are my spots. I know I can score at. These are a couple moves I know I can get a bucket off. During either in the zone or in the man-to-man, context, I can get a bucket off of this. It's right now he just scoring as it comes.
Yeah. Exactly. Mike Trigg, definitely amazing athlete. I think we all feel like he deserved the spot. Look for him next 2 years.
He's gonna be a major D1 player.
Yeah. Next on the list we have Cavalier. This another one. I don't know. The commentator said Segir. I thought it was Sega too. Y'all gonna have to fix that for us.
I lost that bet.
The commentator said Segir. He was on our list last year, I believe, at second team, maybe third team.
Yeah, I think he had a better. I think he had a better year than last year as well, so he deserved to move up.
Definitely had a better year. He played with Alonzo High School. They had a very good year this year. And they only lost a few games in the county. I think they only lost to Hillsborough and
he's like
in the county.
He's one of those kids like two other ones. He is like Gavin.
Gavin, yeah.
And he's like Josh.
Lost it, yeah. But he has more skill.
But
I
I
wouldn't say he's like him.
I'm not gonna say
I was like him, but this guy, because they're more one-dimensional players. You know, dunk and defend. This guy,
he's like a pinball. But last year
he's versatile.
Yeah, you said, hey, watch the kid, you know. Mm-hmm. And I watched him. He was everywhere, offense and defense. Like
that's one thing you don't give out of the other two. Cause he's guarding your best player.
He will guard your best player.
Darin
Green, as that size.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's like a bigger, the kid from Cavalier Tech, Ashton.
Oh,
yeah, he's like a bigger Ashton, at that size. He will play above the rim.
He'll dunk the ball.
He has a lot of dunks this year.
Yeah, he doesn't shoot the ball much.
No,
but he does.
He
will
need to. Like his game says not like that.
Yeah, but at his size, if he goes to the next level, he will have to add that to his game.
Yeah, but he definitely did handle the ball. I seen him bring it up a few times. He drove it from the wing to the paint. You know, something we didn't see in Gavin and Josh.
Right.
You didn't see the ball in the hand on perimeter.
Yeah.
You know, that allowed Alonzo to do a lot of 5-out, get a lot of mismatches. You know, so his versatility helped Alonzo out in a big way.
Yeah. One thing I would like to condemn, he guarded everyone's best players this year, and he wasn't
two-way
scared.
player.
Yeah.
Two-way
wasn't
player.
scared of the matchups. He embraced it and went at it pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna miss him. He's a junior, senior.
They're senior. They had 9 seniors. 9
seniors. 9 seniors. They were top loaded.
Yeah.
Top loaded.
9 seniors. But they had a great year. They fell to Oak Ridge this year. Tough team from Orlando. I don't know. What do you think about him as far as the college, the next level?
What, he's about 6'4"?
Yeah, he's undersized.
He's undersized, big. I don't see him in Division I. You know, he could be a good NAIA player.
Yeah, I see NAIA.
Strong NAIA player.
I feel like if he gets a shot, he can transform into a guard or like a forward.
Yeah.
Not really.
He didn't want no guard in the
NAIA.
NAIA is tough, man.
Yeah.
NAIA is tough. That's the guards league.
Yeah, that's the guards league.
Guards league right there. So don't go to the guard. You better be a 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he'll be a forward, but it's hard to make it 6'4", 6'5", big.
Yeah.
But you know, he had a great year this year. A great year. Last on the list, we have Jack Cooper.
Mr. Cooper.
From Jesuit High School.
Yeah, Mr. Cooper. That guy's, when I say two-way player, I mean two-way as academic and athletic.
Yeah.
Great kid, great all-around kid. Shout out to his parents, I know them well.
Mm-hmm.
He played with Barry Hoops Elite as well.
Okay.
You know, with that program back there, Jack came a long way. He has added to his game every year.
Mm-hmm.
Every year he made himself better as he grew. You know, he was always able to shoot the shot. Now it's like, you know, he's able to draw attention to the shot. He brings it down. He can give a double team. You know, he knows how to get out of it. He even put it on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so and he's not. He just grew as like a competitor. You know.
Mm-hmm. You know what I love. Well, any basketball player, but I love about Jack his IQ.
Yeah, high IQ.
His IQ. And being in the Jesuit system, they weren't really strict. You know, but he's able to, you know, find his way, find his niche in the system, you know, and be an impactful player.
You know, maybe I'm pushing myself, but you know who he reminded me of?
Who?
Christian Laettner.
Hey.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
He can score. You know, looks slow, can score.
Yeah, he's deceptive.
Yeah.
There's a lot of games.
Deceptive,
I did not expect Jesuit to win the game.
Man, I'm like,
I did.
He has a good back to the basket. Like he's probably one of the top players in the county back to the basket.
Yeah.
He's county.
How tall was he?
Close, mid-range.
6'6", 6'5".
He shoots threes too.
Yeah.
You know, he plays hard. He plays hard.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people sleep on Jesuit and say, you know, even though the district isn't as tough, but you know they were able to compete with a lot of teams this year. You know, outside of the district.
Yeah, but I know they had some big wins. And Jack was a big part of it.
Yeah, Jack. Regardless, one thing about Jack, regardless, if he don't get an athletic scholarship, he definitely will get an academic scholarship. Like you said, great two-way player on the court and off the court. Great family.
Yeah, because I think he has some offers on the table now.
No, he deserves it. That leaves us now with our player of the year.
Who's that?
Darin Green.
Hope you know him.
Darin Green Jr., my fault.
Yeah, put the junior on
You gotta put the junior because his dad, you know, this kid goes to Wharton High School and UCF commit. And this boy can shoot. You know, I think definitely the top shooter in the county this year.
Off the dribble, pull up.
I don't know. That's debatable.
Yeah, I don't know if he was too much off the dribble.
Top shooter.
When he hit you with that half shimmy spin move, you talking about?
Well, he does.
I take it away, but that's a debate. That's a debate.
I feel like he's more of a system shooter, not really a off the dribble.
Do I need to show you some highlight tapes?
But okay, he has his move. That's his patented move now.
We gonna bring that another show. We're gonna top shooters in the county. Now there's like 3 we can put on that list. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a hell of a shooter.
This man said top.
I thought he said top shooter.
I'm saying in the county right now.
Oh yeah, him, Logan, Jeffrey White, who
Ronnie.
else? Ronnie is a great shooter. Yeah, those guys.
Those are top tier.
Yeah.
You know, I would like to see them in a 3-4 contest right there.
Oh yeah,
I'm still taking Darin. I'm sorry, I'm taking
Darin, man.
I'll take Darin. I'll probably take Darin. Yeah.
6'5". He's athletic. He plays defense. He was groomed under Tonelli with a great system over there. You know, he can run an offense. He knows his role.
But I think his breakout career to me, when he went to CP25.
Oh yeah, I heard he had a great summer.
He had a good summer at CP25. You know, came back to Wharton and started sprouting his wings a little bit. And you know, like I say, he continued. He adds on to his game. Shooter, not just a shooter.
No, definitely not.
He will punch it on you.
Yeah,
he'll catch you.
One thing I love about him though, he's probably one of the most patient people in this county. Like he's not rushing his shot. He's not going to force his shot.
He's college ready.
Yeah,
he's college ready.
Very humble.
System college ready. You know. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely feel like out of all the players this year, he deserved the player of the year. You know, he did it on both ends. You know, he won. I think they went to the regional finals. Should have won. Controversial. But he showed a all-around package this year, and I feel like every game he went into, this kid was a threat. Like you said, he's more than a shooter.
Yeah. Shout out to Darin Green.
Shout out to Darin Green.
You see them getting a good one.
Yeah, they getting a good one.
Yeah. But that wraps up our first team and player of the year. Thank you for watching. See you next year in Tampa Bay Hoops. This is It's a Bucket, Barrier Hoops. Have a good one.